Christmas night. The tree still glowing. The gifts already unwrapped. And the house completely silent. Until a loud knock. 3 slow, deliberate hits against the front door. The clock on the microwave reads 3 a.m. Everyone in the house is asleep. Or they were. But that knock, it wasn't a dream, and when they checked the front porch, no one was there. And that was just the beginning. It wasn't just once. The knock came back, and it was louder. The family says they waited, frozen, too afraid to open the door. There were no footsteps, no cars, no neighbors, just the knock. Exactly 3 knocks, always 3, every few minutes, until 3:33 a.m. Then it stopped. Completely. But here's what made their blood run cold. The next morning they found wet footprints in the snow, barefoot, human-shaped, leading away from the house, but no footprints leading in. And what happened next gets worse. They say Christmas is the happiest time of the year, but for some, it's when the cold comes alive. The family tried to laugh it off, maybe a prank, a late-night delivery, until the power started flickering the next night. The lights on the Christmas tree blinked, then stayed off. The house turned quiet, unnaturally quiet. No sound, no hum of appliances, no creaks of settling wood. And in that silence, they heard it again. Knock, knock, knock. But this time, it came from the back door. And no one had stepped outside. Most people don't realize this. But ghost stories were once a Christmas tradition. Before horror was for Halloween, Christmas was the season of spirits. From England to Eastern Europe, people believed the veil between worlds thinned on Christmas Eve, letting spirits pass freely between ours and theirs. Charles Dickens didn't invent ghost stories. He just reminded the world they belonged under the Christmas tree. So when something knocks at your door at 3 a.m. and no one's there, it might not be a prank. It might be a visitor looking for a way in. What do you do when something walks past your window, but there are no footprints in the snow? That's exactly what another man reported just last December. He lives alone, far from town. Christmas Eve, he was up late, watching TV, when he saw movement outside the window. Not a person, not an animal, a shape. Tall, thin, still. Standing perfectly still in the dark. He grabbed a flashlight and opened the door. But the yard was empty, fresh snow untouched, no tracks, no indentations, nothing. But when he went back inside, the back door was unlocked. He hadn't touched it. The knocking stopped. But something far worse took its place. Since that Christmas, every year, on December 24th, at exactly 3:10 a.m., the lights flicker. The air turns ice cold, and the family dog, the one who never barked, growls at the attic stairs. They've never opened the attic since. But once, just once, they heard it open, and something moved. They say it's not about a haunted house. It's not about a ghost. It's something older. Something that only wakes during the darkest, coldest nights. And it always knocks. Exactly 3 times. So the next time you hear a knock on Christmas night, don't assume it's a neighbor, or carolers, or even the wind. Because something visits during the holidays. Something that doesn't want presents, it just wants to be let in. And if you open the door at 3 a.m., you may let in more than you bargained for. Merry Christmas, and sleep tight, if you can.